Hey there, friends. It's Steve here, your retired search and rescue pilot, now navigating the uncharted waters of YouTube. Today I'm diving into the world of YouTube stardom for the Medicare card-carrying 65 plus crowd just like me. And trust me, it's going to be one heck of a ride. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't YouTube just for the younger folks? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because I'm about to show you that life experience beats youth any day of the week. And here's what I'll be covering. I'll debunk the myth that YouTube is only for the young. I'll share some personal, heartwarming, and maybe a bit embarrassing stories from my own YouTube journey on my other channels, and you'll get a step-by-step guide to creating your first video on a budget. And trust me, it's easier than you think. I'll tackle the fear of putting yourself out there and how to deal with those pesky online troublemakers. And I'm going to give you an easy step-by-step resource guide you can use to start from scratch. I'll also touch on how to grow your channel, engage with your audience, and maybe even make a little money down the road. So whether you're looking to share your wisdom, showcase your hobbies, or just prove to your grandkids that you can navigate more than just the remote, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll be ready to take off on your own YouTube adventure. No pilot license required. And here's something to keep in mind. You should start your YouTube channel for you to have fun. Don't do it for anyone else. Just bravely charge ahead to have a good time. Screw what anyone else thinks about it. You do you, boo. So let's start by circling around that pesky misconception. YouTube is only for the young. Ha ha ha. That's like saying grandkids are only for babysitters. Sure, there are plenty of young peeps on YouTube, but that doesn't mean us old farts can't make our mark. Think of YouTube as a giant potluck dinner. There's something for everyone. I hope someone brought some potatoes. Everyone can bring the favorite dish, and your years of experience, that's the secret sauce, the secret recipe. People don't even know they were cravings, and you've got something to offer, so serve it up. Now, let's get a bit nerdy for a moment, and I don't mean the pocket protector kind. Studies show that staying mentally active in retirement is like giving your brain a daily workout. And starting a YouTube channel, well, that's like training for a mental marathon or taking a daily brain multivitamin. Cultures around the world have long valued the wisdom of their elders, and now it's our damn time to shine online. Whether you're sharing the secret to your famous lasagna, demonstrating how to fold a fitted sheet, showing your secret pose to clip your toenails, or maybe the best way to get your butt up off the floor. Some life advice? There's an audience for it out there that's ready to listen. On a more personal note, I've often wished that people I loved had posted intentional advice or skill sharing videos on YouTube and not just those Facebook quick videos of the table setting or going crazy at a ball game. I can't think of anything I've ever learned from yet another hamster video. Both of my parents are long gone, but if I could go back and watch them share advice and guidance, that would be just priceless. I mean, imagine having that treasure trove of wisdom from people you loved at your fingertips. It's one of the reasons I'm making these videos, so my beloved granddaughter can watch them in the future and hopefully get a chuckle or two from her granddude. And let's be real. Some of my early videos are so cringeworthy. They could make a statue facepalm. To show you what I'm talking about, I'll include the link to one of my old videos in the outro. All right, let's talk about taking that first step into YouTube land. And here's the honest truth. Your first video might be a bit rough around the edges, and it's probably gonna suck. And that's okay. We all start somewhere. And even those young farts with millions of subscribers, they had to begin with their own cringeworthy videos. Your next few videos, well, they'll be like learning to dance. A bit awkward at first, but with each step, you get a little smoother. The key is not to get too hung up on making everything perfect. I'm going for charming and authentic here, not Hollywood blockbuster starring a retiree. Now, once you've got that first video under your belt, you'll want to think about consistency. One of the keys to YouTube success is having a regular posting schedule. Whether you decide to post once a week, once a day, once a month, or somewhere in between, sticking to a schedule helps your audience know when to expect new content. Think of it like your favorite TV show that came on Tuesday nights. People come back because they know when to tune in. Let me share a little secret about knowing what to say. Lean in, okay? Because I don't want to say this too loud. Cheat. Use a script. There are a lot of people here on YouTube who use scripts to make their videos, and I'm not that great at speaking off the cuff anymore. And making it sound as polished as possible is a goal that I like to hit. So I put in the work by writing down everything I want to say in a script so I can read it. As I've gotten older, I find I need to write down what I want to share and make a script out of it. I don't think it's because I'm getting slower, but I do feel more contemplative and want to speak with a purpose. Or maybe it is that I'm just getting slower and in denial. I don't know. But what I do know is that writing out a script works best for me and takes the pressure off what to say. As an example, this script took me about 4 hours of futzing around with it over 2 days. And I find if I write something and walk away, I can spot things I missed when I come back. I look at it again and I see something I need to change. Some folks loosely read their scripts and ad-lib as they go, while others, like myself, pretty much read it word for word with a little extra stuff thrown in. And here's a tried and proven trick on how to write a script. Just start writing something down. And don't worry about it being perfect. You can go back and edit it, delete stuff, add things, move sections around. The hardest part of writing is not doing it. It's getting started. So start using Notepad on your computer, a real notepad, Microsoft Word, or Apple Pages. And you might be wondering, hey, am I reading my script right now? Why, yes, I am. Maybe you can tell, but if you can't, then I'm doing something right. And if you want me to cover how I'm doing this, post a comment and let me know. I'm happy to share the secrets with you. Now let's talk about the tools that you'll need. You'll need some sort of software to edit your video. Now I've played around with some of these fancy, expensive, professional video editing programs over the years, and let me tell you, they seem to get more and more complicated. But you don't need all that. These days I'm using a simpler program called CapCut. It works on a PC, a Mac, or you can even just use it online. They've got apps for your phones, both Android and iPhone, and trust me, using a bigger screen like your computer is always easier, especially when your eyesight's not what it used to be. There's no cost to get started with a basic version of CapCut, and that's really all you need to kick things off. Best yet, there are a lot of CapCut help and tutorial videos right here on YouTube that can guide you every step of the way. In fact, there are a lot of helpful videos and tutorials on YouTube for just about everything. The College of YouTube is a real thing. Now let's talk about finding your niche and growing your channel. Think about what makes you and your channel unique, whether it's your sense of humor, a particular hobby, or just the life wisdom you've gathered. Finding your niche can help you stand out in the vast YouTube ocean. It's like being a specialist. People come to you because you offer something they can't get anywhere else. I mean, for example, this channel has a niche. I can get into this one because sharing old guy insights, it's the name of the channel and it's what I'm doing. I'm just going to share my experience, life lessons, and things I've learned and try to find some helpful wisdom others might find value in. Feel free to copy me and do things even better. And once you've found your niche, it's time to think about growing your channel. Full disclosure, I've been posting videos online for years, but this Old Guy Insights channel, it's a whole new experiment for me. So stick around, subscribe, and watch this space. You'll see if I can pull it off, and hopefully you'll pick up some tips that'll help you go from the paralysis of analysis to actually starting your own channel. Now let's address the elephant in the room. The fear of failure. It's like that nightmare where you show up in school in your underwear and everyone laughs at you. Except now, the whole internet can see you. But here's something I believe deep down. The fear of not trying is worse than the fear of failing. In my life, I've failed forward many times than I can count. And I've tried things, sucked at them, learned from the experience. Maybe I took a day off, had a pity party, and then I got right back to it. Well, that's why I've done so many things, from starting as a surgical assistant in emergency eye care, being an author on multiple topics, helping people with bad debt find good solutions, and flying airplanes for search and rescue. I've had a wide variety of life experiences simply because I'm not afraid of failing. So don't let the fear of being judged stop you from trying and starting your YouTube channel. Whether you soar to new heights or crash and burn, it's all part of the adventure. And if it doesn't work out as planned, that's fine. You'll learn, adapt, and get back up for the next video. You might have seen my other video where I talk about the value in not wasting a perfectly good mistake. You can figure out what didn't work, what you can change, and then try again. Now, let's talk about getting subscribers. Once you got a few videos under your belt, and you're starting to feel a bit more comfortable, you might wonder, how do I get subscribers? But honestly, that's not something to worry about right now. It's easier than you think, and it'll come with time. What's more important at the start is focusing on the basics. Writing a good title, crafting a solid description, adding the right tags. Even those basics can feel like a deep, dark pit if you let them. But remember, it can be as simple or as complicated as you want it to be. You'll pick up tips and tricks along the way, and hey, here's a bonus for you. If you want me and others to help grow your subscriber base, let's help each other do that. Subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and post your channel in the comments, and we can all subscribe to you. That's unless you're some angry, racist, hateful, vile-spewing channel. In that case, well, bless your heart. But no. Let's talk about the comment section, where you'll get to engage with your audience. Responding to comments and asking for feedback not only helps you improve, but also builds a sense of community around your channel. It's like having a conversation. The more you engage, the more connected people will feel. Plus, it's a great way to get ideas for future videos based on what your viewers want to see. And let's not pretend it's all sunshine and subscribers. There are a few bumps in the road, or should I say, glitches in the matrix. You'll meet some lovely people, and your comment section can be a great place for feedback and exchanging ideas. But here's the thing. It's not a democracy. You have the power to remove the a-holes and nasty grammars from playing in your comment sandbox. I've been doing stuff online since 1994, and I learned a long time ago that some folks online are about as welcome as turbulence on a full flight. If you let them run amok, they'll drag everyone down. So to those folks, I say, bye, bye, bye. And remember, it's your channel, your rules. Kind of like, how you finally get to control the thermostat now that the kids have moved out? YouTube also gives you a nifty set of tools called analytics, which are like your personal flight instruments. They help you see what's working and what might need a little tweak. Don't get too caught up in the numbers, but checking out which videos people watch the most or how they find your channel can give you a clearer direction for the future videos. Think of it as getting feedback from your co-pilot. It helps you stay on course. And for those of you wondering if you can make a little side income from all this, why, yes, you can. There are always ways to monetize your channel through ads, sponsorship, or even selling some crap that you own. But keep in mind, this usually comes later down the road once you've built up a bit of an audience. Think of it as a bonus for sharing what you love. Don't start in hopes that you're going to make extra change from doing it, but how awesome would it be if your channel was enjoyed by many and you were able to supplement your retirement income? Bonus! If my Old Guy Insights channel ever starts earning money, I'll share those figures with you. So be sure to subscribe and follow along to get all the details when they occur. Above all, remember to have fun with it. YouTube is a creative outlet and it should be something you enjoy. Whether you're sharing tips, telling stories, just being yourself, make sure it brings you joy because that's what will keep you and your subscribers coming back. And your viewers will connect with that. Well, friends, we've reached our final destination on this YouTube journey. And if you've made it this far, congratulations. Remember, starting a YouTube channel isn't about being perfect. It's about putting yourself out there, sharing your story, and having fun along the way. And don't let fear or technology ground you. Focus on your content, keep things simple, and most importantly, enjoy the ride. And hey, if you've stuck around this long, why not hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it already? I promise to keep the insights flying, the tips soaring, and the self-deprecating humor at maximum altitude. Oh, and before I forget, I've put together a big reference guide with helpful links to everything I've talked about today. You can find it in the video description. And for a real treat or a good laugh, click over here and watch one of my old videos. It's proof that we all start somewhere, and that somewhere is often hilariously awkward. This is Pilot Steve preparing to bring this video in for a smooth landing. And as I used to say to air traffic control back in the sky, see ya!